Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is how to build Roars of Dawn Captain Slater. So this Slater is the SR Slater. His CC is very low. I do have gear on him, but we'll get into why he is useful a little bit later on. Mainly when I get to his passive. His passive is what really makes him a very useful character. I would say for a free-to-play player or for most players, he is really only usable in PvE. I will get into gear later on because there is a PvE set you could do for him and a PvP set you could do for him, but we'll get into it anyway. So let's look at his stats. He does have a 122% crit chance, but that's to do with his gear. I'll get onto that in a sec. His first card, Lifesteal, it's okay, and he has a pretty much disables everything but attack skills and lowers attack related stats. He was very good for the original Labyrinth. Overall, he was a decent character. The ability to stop debuff skills and only to allow attack skills means that you could stop the one person, because normally there's only one person using a debuff skill, and then you had Gotha or someone Merlin to then attack steal them so they wouldn't be able to play any more cards. His ultimate is attack disable, or only single target. His attack disable for 2 turns. It is 6/6. I'm not sure if the multiplier or the amount of attacks, how long it is more at 6/6 compared to 5/6 and all the way back to 1/6. But he's an SR character, means you probably do have him 6/6 or you can easily get him 6/6. I do highly recommend 6/6ing all your SR and rare characters just for the box you see in GP points. It's very big. You get quite a bit out of it. And now let's go on to the main reason why I suggest leveling him up. He is level 100 SA6. Do have his relic as well. So his passive is decrease all crit resistance, all enemies crit resistance by the value of the hero's crit chance at the start of the battle. Meaning, this little stat here, which stops you from being crit, yeah, lower that by 122%. And the reason this is very good is because in some PvE activities, mainly like event bosses and stuff like that, the bosses have such high crit resistance to the point when you can't crit them. Having this Slater and having really high crit chance on him and having him to lower their crit resistance makes it possible to crit, making it much easier. Because normally they don't have very high crit defense, as they've got super high crit resistance, so the devs don't really expect you to crit. And that's the reason Mr. Captain Slater is actually very good. His relic isn't very useful, but if you are going to use the blue Slater for the red demon, it is somewhat useful if a critical strike occurs from the hero. Skill used against an enemy, the hero's attack is increased by 15%. So normally you would not be using his cards, you'd be using the ultimate one or characters like that to be able to just kill it. You probably kill it with one card, that's how good he is. Yeah, let's go on to gear now. So gear, this is, I would say this is a very good PvE set. So I'm running 4-piece crit chance here, which is 30% extra crit chance, and then 2-piece defense, just so you can tank a little bit. You could run resistance if you wanted to, but I just opted to go for defense just for the sake of more CC. Normal HP rolls, normal defense rolls, and then crit chance rolls. So my crit chance rolls, I've gone for anything above 4% on both sides, just to make sure that I do have quite a bit extra. So this alone gives me 71% extra crit chance, just because of the set, of course, the 30% from the set bonus, and then the 40% that are, the 20% that are on here, which then give me 40%, to make a grand total of 122%. That is a lot of crit chance to have. Like, I think the Ultimate One still has more base. Where is he? The Ultimate One, yeah, has more base. You know, we'll just skip over the fact that he is stupidly broken. But he's an overall decent character. He's very free-to-play friendly in terms of, you know, well, let me quickly go over the gear first, which is, I forgot to explain, if you are going to use him in PvP, I recommend HP defense with these two, with of course defense, HP defense, and then these two roles here, having them as a crit chance once again, but of course have them as you know, a HP defense set. It just makes it much easier, means you'll tank more, but in PvE you don't really need it that much, as you've got, you know, you give him Red Tommy a link, he'll tank decently well. His HP isn't the highest, let me just quickly put him on a team. Yeah, sure, put him this one. So let's give Slater, and then I want to do Red Tomiel, just to see how much HP he will have. 156. Of course, that isn't the highest, but in PvE, like these, whatever they're called, like event bosses, you're mainly going to one-turn them with people like the Ultimate One anyway, so you don't really need to survive several thousand hits. But let's go on to his outfits. I don't have any outfits for him. Of course, these are the two versions. He has an SR version and an SSR version. So these are the costumes for those two versions. You've then got weapons. These are all the free ones we've been given over the time. I do recommend you also put all the ones that give you extra crit chance. As you can see, these ones give extra crit chance, which is the reason I have them on. Of course, some of them don't. I don't recommend buying them. Of course, if you do have other ones from other events, or you may have bought them from a shop or something, you know, as long as they got crit chance, just put them on. It'll help with this passive. Headgears, these are all the free ones. You do get another free one if you have the Halloween one as well, so you know, it's an extra thing there. And the relic, the stats overall from the relic are pretty decent. He gives him super high attack for some reason. He doesn't need attack, but they give him really high attack. Defense is very like normal-ish. Same with HP, still very normal. Nothing really insane. But overall, he's a very good character, especially for the event bosses. We are getting one soon, an event boss. I'm not sure if he's good for it or not, but I know we are getting one soon. And I just thought, you know, it's good for people to know that he's a very good character for it, because some people may struggle with these bosses, and Slater is a very good character to have, even just leveled up, because he's a very useful character. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.